Good evening and welcome to Meet the Professionals. I'm your host, Shirley Varela, and today I have the honor to share the studio with the one and only Mark Ibanez. He's the sports director at KTVU and has been for the last 30 years. Thank you so much for being here today.
It's my pleasure, Shirley.
Good.
Great to be
How
on
are
your
you
show.
doing?
Yeah, everything's good except you got me up so doggone early. I'm not used to it. I'm on the night shift for the last 34 years, but my eyes will be open by the end of your interview.
Well, we're really honored to have you here at San Francisco State. Actually, Mark came all the way from Napa, so we're very glad to have you. Mark is one of the longest sports reporters and anchor in the Bay Area. Can you tell us more about what that experience has been like?
That just means I'm old. I've been around at KTVU Channel 2, 1979, and I grew up in the Bay Area in the North Bay, Santa Fe, Marin County, and it's been a great experience for me because I grew up as a sports fanatic, and I get to follow all the teams that I loved as a kid, Giants, 49ers, Warriors, all of that, and so it's just been a great experience to never have to fake it on the air like I really am enthused and excited because they are the teams that I grew up loving. So it's been a great 34 years, and my dad always used to tell me if you can find a job that you love, it'll never feel like work, and that's how it's really been, to tell you the truth.
So it doesn't feel like work.
No.
You've won 3 Emmys. One of them was for Best Regular Weekly Sports Show, another one for 49er Playbook, and the word on the street is you just won your 4th one for on-camera sports talent. Is that right?
That's true.
That's true.
You're making my face turn red, but if you hang around long enough, you're bound to win an award for something. But as you probably know, nobody gets in it, any profession, I hope, to win awards. It's kind of a nice thing to come after the fact, and if you do your job, those kinds of things will follow. I got into sportscasting not because I wanted to be on television, but because I truly had a passion for sports. So those other kind of things are ancillary and they come with it. But I'd be lying if I didn't say it. It's nice to be recognized every now and then. Everybody needs that affirmation.
Well, looking back to the beginning of your career, did you ever picture yourself where you're at now?
At your age, I was really, really goal-oriented. In fact, I'd go so far as to say I was obsessed with what I wanted to do. I was fortunate in that at a very early age, I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a Major League Baseball player, but my parents were very academically inclined, and they said, you better have a backup plan because the chances of you making it to the major leagues are about 1,000,000 to 1. I think that was after they saw me play. So that was my backup plan. I figured the closest thing to being a player would be to actually be close to sports by being a sportscaster. And I went through college in 3.5 years and was just very tunnel vision. And if I had to do it over again, I might have stopped, slowed down, and smelled the roses, so to speak, a little bit because, it was just college was a means to an end. It wasn't a fun thing. It was like, tell me what I got to take, let me get there so I can get my job. And that's how it happened.
So talking about college, we have a lot of students who want to be journalists and students who want to be just like you, a sports reporter. What advice do you have for them?
The best advice I can give throughout all my years, I've seen it in television, all the technological advancements, everything that has changed in the industry, but the main fundamental, foundational thing is you have to be able to write. You have to be able to express yourself, verbally, but on paper as well. And writing is a great skill for being a producer, a reporter, an editor, or an anchor. You have to be able to express yourself. So learn how to write, do everything you can to practice that. It's like anything else, you have to practice it. And secondly, I would say make sure you get an internship like you have at a real television station so you can figure out in that confine of professionals if it's really for you. We've had interns who come in and they go, this is not for me. So you have to really find out before you graduate if you truly have a passion for it.
Got it. Thank you so much. If you want to learn more about Mark, make sure to follow his Facebook page and make sure to get your sports roundup by tuning in every night with KTVU Channel 2 News. That's it for today. I'm Shirley Varela. Thank you.
Thanks, Shirley.